Hi, this is Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I'm in the house with
Carmen. Hi.
And so we are talking about kind of like some ways that people take advantage of us. And like I've said before, like this is something that really clairsensitives deal with. This can also be a clairaudient issue because a lot of times like people feel manipulated by other people's words and like the intentions behind it. But I will say this is usually a clairsensitive issue because we want to like take care of other people. We want to make other people feel happy and joyful and all that kind of stuff. And that's where we can get overwhelmed with this energy. But we've done a couple of videos and now we're going to kind of like literally ask angels and guides, kind of like, is there something else that we could do to kind of balance this relationship? So that's going to be my first one, just kind of like the first one. And this is what I get is meditation. And meditation really draws a great line between like gets us recentered. It gets us rebalanced. So it's kind of like that great line of that of balancing. And a lot of times if it's something that you're meditating on, like we're having a relationship issue or someone's trying to take advantage of me, and this can be in so many different relationships, not just husband and wife, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, co-workers, colleagues, all of that kind of stuff.
The first one that comes to my head the most when she said meditation was Tina Turner. Because she went through a lot with her husband being beaten and being taken advantage of completely, and she started her meditations and she became more stronger. She took everything back and she stood up to him more and more, and then she finally left the whole situation, but she finally stood her ground.
And I think that's kind of the energy. A lot of times what people don't really understand about meditation is that they think it's just this woo-woo energy. Well, it is in some ways, but it isn't in so many other ways. So it's kind of woo-woo energy, but not really. One of the things that happens is when you're meditating, most of the time we're on like this analytical side. We've got to think about this, we've got to plan this, we've got to deal with this, we've got to do this. And our spiritual side is like down here resting. And so when we do a meditation, we kind of flip that energy a little bit, even if it's only a few minutes or 10 or 15 minutes a couple of times a day or a couple of times a week. It really does balance our energy in some amazing ways. It really does help us take advantage of just balancing us, and it gets us in touch with like our spiritual side, because our spiritual guides, our angels, our guides, our archangels that are working with us all the time, they don't want us to be taken advantage of, because that's pushing down our energy and not really lifting us up for where we should be in our life, where we could be in our lives, and where we really usually think like, that's where I want to be there, but I'm stuck here.
They want us to move forward, not be held back.
And I think that's a great advantage of meditation. And a couple of other things to kind of think about when you meditate is start small. Don't do long meditations. When I teach it in class, literally the meditation we start with is maybe 30 to 45 seconds. Like it's small. And then I tell people kind of like when you're after a couple of days of doing that, go to 2 to 3 minutes, go to 4 to 5 minutes, working your way towards better and better, longer and longer meditations. And it's one of those, and it's great, like someone can meditate for 5 hours, that's great, but that doesn't mean that it's any better or any different for your system than if you meditated for 30 seconds.
And you do feel a difference when you are meditating. So I did start with the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get used to it. When I finally got to the hour, I didn't even know the hour was already up. It's just, you're so relaxed, but you kind of feel like you're floating a little bit. I know my energy, I feel like I'm lifting off the floor a little bit, but I'm not. It's just, I feel that way when I'm meditating. Like,
it's kind of like, I think
it
really lightens your energy and really puts you back into balance. And I think the best part of it is when you get out of a meditation, a lot of times you are so focused on what is going to make you happy, what is going to balance your energy, and all you have to do is start doing the stuff that makes you feel that way all the time. That's an amazing way to not only start your day, end your day, but live your life as well.
Yes, you have to balance yourself out.
That's right. And meditation is amazing. I will put on the bottom of this a couple of meditations that I have that a lot of people love.
Love them.
I have some new students that are absolutely loving some of the meditations. So definitely join us for a few of those. And we so appreciate you joining us today. We'll talk to you soon.